science instruments can be put just about anywhere, and it comes in all different shapes and sizes. I'm at NOAA in Ann Arbor, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and this buoy goes in the Great Lakes. NOAA's Great Lakes Environmental Research Laboratory conducts dynamic research of the environment, ecosystems, and more. Every year, these buoys are transferred to specific locations in the Great Lakes.
This initial set of buoys will go out at Muskegon, Michigan, on Lake Michigan. We'll put the first buoy about a mile or two offshore, and then the next one is going to be about 5 miles offshore. That way we're getting into about 60 to 70 feet of water, and then further off 100 to 120 feet of water. There are different things that are happening in the ecosystem near shore versus offshore, and we want to see that difference.
This research lab is also planning on deploying buoys in Lake Huron and Lake Erie. Depending on the location and instrumentation, buoys can measure different parameters. While most record currents and waves, these buoys have an extra layer to gather information about the Great Lakes.
This particular set of buoys are we refer to as ecosystem buoys. So we're measuring some of the ecosystem parameters like chlorophyll, which gives us an indication of what's happening with the phytoplankton, oxygen, and conductivity of the lake and things like that. So that's sort of their general purpose. They also still measure those physical parameters like wind speed, wind direction, waves and currents.
These buoys are constantly monitoring the ecosystem as well as the environment. There's certain instrumentation that goes on the bottom of the lake floor which measures waves, currents, and ecosystem parameters.
All of that information goes up through the buoy and gets transmitted in real time, along with the wind speed, wind direction. There's a barometric pressure sensor up there, and then there is also a light sensor that's measuring the amount of light that's hitting the surface of the water in the photosynthetic light range.
But sometimes sensors can be disrupted by Mother Nature. As you can see, lightning struck this wind sensor. This just goes to show the power of weather. When something like this happens, the instrumentation will get repaired or replaced, then the data will be back up. All these tools give researchers and forecasters the big picture to help protect communities.
Getting all that data in real time not only helps our National Weather Service marine forecasters, but it also helps boaters to get an idea, is this wind that's picking up, is it going to create big waves, and do I need to get off the lake? So that's the value of real-time information on so many levels.
As a boater myself, knowing this type of information plays a huge role in preparation and safety. These buoys that will be in the water will collect data for the next few months. Now that's the science of weather. I'm meteorologist Kylie Miller.